Hey, what's up? I want to review this book, Better Decisions, Fewer Regrets. This book is written by Stanley, and the little line under it is 5 questions to help you determine your next move. So he opens just saying like this is something his dad never told him what to do. He just kind of led him down kind of this wise path of like, here's how you make wise decisions. And it's based off of 5 questions, which each question is a chapter. The book is only like 175 pages, so I read a chapter a night and I was done within the week. And again, I really enjoyed this book. So the first question is, am I being honest with myself, really? So when you are faced with a decision, whether it's a purchasing decision, a relationship decision, a business decision, you're to ask yourself, okay, am I being honest with myself? Because we are the greatest liars to ourselves. So he's saying basically like, take a minute and really get behind the motivation of why you want to purchase that, why you want to say yes to that. And that's actually there's 2 chapters that really stood out to me. That was one of them, and that's actually a practice I started like, talking to myself through decisions like, okay, why am I not going this way? What's the motivation here? Like, am I being honest? It was really good. The second chapter is, what story do I want to tell? This is the second one that I loved. And basically it's a legacy question. He's like, the thing is, there's 2 types of decisions that can kind of change your life. And one is like the everyday small decisions that you make. Small decisions become, your life basically, like it's your small habits. We've heard this in the business world. Every step takes you towards something. So what's that something going to be? Or you have these times where it's like a split-second decision changes your life forever. And he's basically saying, what story do you want to tell? So when faced with these decisions, especially if it's like a bad decision, it's obviously a little bit easier when it's like glaringly bad, like should I steal this? Basically he's just saying like, just think about it for a minute. What story do you want your life to tell? What do you want your kids to say about you? What do you want your reputation to be? Again, that was a really good chapter because I love the legacy question. It's something I think of. It's something my husband and I talk about when we talk about our family and the direction we want to go as a family. So the third chapter is there attention that deserves my attention? So basically sometimes we have these like, it's like, when you decide to do something, say, I think he was going to go to school. This is his example. He wanted to go over here and he had kind of I don't know. And then when his mom like pointed out, maybe he should, he kind of like was like, what do you know, basically? And he was just saying that tension that arose obviously was saying, hey, you're not settled in your gut. Take a minute and figure out, what is this tension? Can you solve it? And why is it there? The fourth one is, what is the wise thing for me to do? I think this is a really good question that we should always ask ourselves. And basically, sometimes he even said, like, sometimes you're debating between a good decision and a good decision. Like, it's not like morally right or wrong. It's just you have 2 decisions in front of you that are amoral and you need to choose one. So he was just, and that's a tricky situation to be in. So he gave some advice as to how you discover what the wise thing to do is. And the last one kind of shifted from like this internal motivation to outward, and what does love require of me? So we have, business partners or, relationships in real life, family, and your decisions affect the people around you. So what does love require of you is something, is his last basically chapter of the book. And these questions are supposed to help you make better decisions. And I don't know if it's helped me make better decisions, but like I said, number 1 and 2, am I being honest with myself? And the legacy questions have kind of entered into my headspace as I'm making decisions, whether it's day to day or whether it's, I haven't really since like had a huge decision to make since this book, but maybe if I do, I'll remember it and kind of walk through this. But if you do kind of find yourself like in an area where like, damn, how did I end up here? Like, this book could really help you. Nothing crazy about it, nothing heavy about it, just good wisdom. And again, so if you're looking for an easy read, this book, Better Decisions, Fewer Regrets by Stanley. Easy, simple, and honestly, what he said really resonated with me. I wasn't flinching at anything he said. So yes, that's just a book review. I like doing them once in a while because I like when people are like, hey, this book is great, or this book totally sucks. Do not waste your money on it. Now this book, would I buy it again or like buy it for someone else? No, it wasn't that good, but it was good. So whatever you want to make of that. All right, have a good one.